EFCC must obey court order.
Two protests were held at the EFCC headquarters in Abuja today. The first group, sponsored by the opposition party in Kogi State, the SDP, they demanded the surrender and prosecution of Yahaya Bello, the former governor of Kogi State. Their protest was largely peaceful. After that, then came the second group, sponsored by Bello himself. They demanded that EFCC stop the prosecution of Bello as ordered by a Kogi State High Court. They said that EFCC should not fight crime with lawlessness, that they must obey the order of the court. We will come back to that court order in a moment. By the way, their protest was marred by violence and gunshots, according to reports. It seems that EFCC didn't like their kind of protest. Anyway, it seems Bello and his group feel that they can solve this problem politically. Some people have been saying, why is Tinubu fighting Bello upon all that he did for him during the elections? That if Bello didn't stand his ground, that APC would have lost Kogi State during the presidential election. Surprisingly, coming from a PDP member who at one time wanted to contest for the chairmanship, he is of the opinion that Tinubu shouldn't prosecute Bello because of political considerations. Can PDP ever change? Is he aware that Bello was accused of stealing more than 80 billion naira and they have all the evidence to prove it? How can someone wish away 80 billion naira? He's not even talking about Bello refunding all the money and maybe getting pardoned, avoiding jail. He's talking about not prosecuting him at all. When people say that PDP and APC are the same thing, they are not mistaken. While his allies are busy seeking for political solution to see if they will free him from EFCC prosecution, there are rumors that Yahaya Bello might have done an alame to escape Nigeria. Yes, the former governor of Bayelsa State, Alame Siya, did the same thing. He disguised as a lady to escape from London to Nigeria. At the time, he was facing money laundering charges. He jumped bail, disguised, and left. He didn't attend the trial. Now to the court order from Kogi State High Court. Bello and his allies went and got that order, stopping EFCC from arresting and prosecuting him. EFCC didn't challenge that order. They went to a federal high court and obtained a warrant to arrest Yahaya Bello. Some are of the opinion that EFCC should have challenged that order, that different courts shouldn't be granting different orders. Even if the Kogi State High Court is wrong by stopping them from arresting him, that they should have challenged that order, appealed it, and made sure that it was set aside, instead of going to another court, just ignoring the order of the court. Yes, accused persons deserve a fair hearing and due process, just like their victims, Kogi State workers and citizens who are being owed upwards of 7 years salary arrears. They also deserve justice. Why in the world would a judge stop EFCC from arresting someone? What's the basis for that? Is his life under threat? This is the same thing that Peter Odili did some time ago. He obtained a perpetual order stopping the EFCC from arresting or prosecuting him. This was done many years ago. It's been more than 10 years he obtained that order. So Yahaya Bello is doing the same thing. It's easier for him to get such order from a court in Kogi State. He was there for 8 years. Probably he knows the judge personally, or he even appointed him, who knows. Now, Bello believes in due process. He never thought about due process when he was governor in Kogi State. Imagine Bello damaging a road to prevent electoral officers from reaching some parts of Kogi State during the election. That's how brazen and desperate he was during the election. Now he's talking about due process, with former governors reprimanding him to come out of hiding. That's if he's still in Nigeria, because these rumors have been flowing around. It seems he has truly done an alame. Among the former governors calling on him to surrender to EFCC and face trial is Samuel Otom. He said that Yahaya Bello is disgracing former governors, that he should man up and surrender himself and face trial. This is coming from someone who many believe should be facing trial like Yahaya Bello because of how he handled affairs while he was governor. Here's hoping that they will make a headway very soon so as to recover some of these billions misappropriated by Yahaya Bello, so that poor Kogi State workers can be paid their salaries. These workers have toiled for many years without pay. How heartless can politicians be, refusing to pay someone his salary? In fact, it is pardonable that a politician didn't build any infrastructure or any project in his state than to owe workers their salaries. This is unforgivable. This is unpardonable. Anyone who works must earn his pay. That's why it's unfortunate that people are actually protesting against the recovery of billions of naira that will be used to pay people their salaries. Yes, anything is possible in Nigeria, so it's not a surprise. But one thing is sure, clear conscience fears no accusation. If Yahaya Bello is truly innocent, why is he running? He should man up and face his trial. Thanks for watching.